What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. You guys seen the title, you clicked on the video, so let's talk about Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. versus Gabe Rosado. This is an Ego rumor mill video, meaning nothing is official. This is just preliminary talks and a fight that may potentially happen. So again, there's no official date, venue, things like that. They still have to get the buy off and the sign and the green light from Showtime. But according to Gabe Rosado, this is a fight he believes can happen, and he has been approached about this fight from Team Chavez Jr., the Al Haymon side, or whatever the case may be. So I want to give some thoughts on it, give my 2 cents. So Gabe Rosado said on his Instagram that Chavez team asked me, can I make 168? Question is, can Chavez make the weight? We ready. And he says, where do I sign? Hashtag where do I sign? Hashtag we ready. So he says he's down. He said he could do 168, and he's down for the fight. As far as Chavez Jr., I don't know, man. I have so much respect for his father, but Chavez Jr. is disappointing for a lot of reasons. He was teamed up with Robert Garcia, had a couple fights with him. Now he moved back to Freddie Roach. And I told you guys, when fighters show me these patterns of being inconsistent and mentally all over the place, i.e. Zab Judah, Victor Ortiz, guys like Chad Dawson, he had a million different trainers in his career, which wasn't even like, it's not like it was a 20-year career and he had 20 different trainers. He had that in a short time frame. So when fighters show me that, it's really hard for me to know and gauge where their head's at. So it's hard for me to pick them in fights. There's something about it. Like, why'd you team up with Robert Garcia, have a couple fights with them, and then all of a sudden go back to Freddie Roach, a guy you abandoned for like 2 to 3 other trainers? Because since he left Freddie Roach the first time, he had a couple other trainers, and now he's back to where he started. So I'm not understanding his motive and motivation. The other thing is, like Gabe Rosado said, can Chavez Jr. make 168? Because I've seen some recent pictures, and he looks big. He looks big, like probably like 200 pounds big. And I don't know. I don't know if he's like, I don't think he looks as, I've seen him look flabbier, so I don't think it's necessarily that, but he still looks way bigger than 168, especially for his height and frame and stuff. But as far as the fight, I would like it. I think it's a good fight. Both fighters, it's a crossroads. Gabe Rosado had a bunch of losses. Then he recently beat Josh Clottey. That was his last fight. I don't think Chavez Jr. looked good in his last fight versus Reyes, and he also sustained an injury, so he's been on the sidelines from that. So good little scrap. It would be obviously Mexico versus Puerto Rico. Puerto Rican versus Mexican fighter. Those are usually bangers. The MO from these fighters in the past, this would be probably like kind of a war type of fight, an attrition type of fight. I don't know how Rosado would do at 168. I mean, he's a tall guy too, so he has the frame to do it, but sometimes guys like Rosado, they don't do themselves any favor because they take tough fight after tough fight. He was basically like in position like to challenge for the title, I think, Cornelius Bundridge when he was at 154, and he eliminated that positioning by jumping up to 160 to fight Gennady Golovkin, and the fight was offered at a catchweight, and he's like, nah, I don't want no excuses, so he fought Golovkin at the full 160, and we've seen how that turned out. He was game, but I mean, it was too much. But he's taking tough fight after tough fight. Jalen Love, Peter Quillen, David Lemieux, Curtis Stevens in the BKB. I mean, he's always taking a tough fight, so we'll see if he jumps up to 168. Chavez is a big dude, so we'll see what happens. But in terms of technique, he definitely has a better technique than, like, he could box better than Chavez Jr., in my opinion. But sometimes it's not about that if Chavez Jr. comes into the ring at 195 on fight night and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I would definitely pay to see it, or not pay to see it. I take that back. I would definitely watch this particular fight. I think it's a fun fight just for a random Showtime Saturday night card or Friday night card or whatever they did, and we'll see who emerges victorious. Let me know what you guys think of this particular potential matchup on Ego Rumor Mill, potential fight to be made. Who would you favor to win at 168? Can Chavez make 168? These are the questions I have for you guys. Drop those in the comment section. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.